Okay, here we have the Iris terminal, and I'm going to go through a few demonstrations about how to operate this device. Specifically, I want to show you here. Here's the RGB camera, which is 2 megapixel. It's the same as the face devices that we use, the UBio-X Pro Lite. This is the RGB/color camera. And on the Iris, here's the one main difference that we use is the 5 megapixel camera, because it has to actually get a lot of details from the Iris in your eye. So it has to use a very high resolution camera for that. As you can see, the camera is tilting up and down. That's the auto tilt function. So it's sensing the different height, or the height of the person going short person or a taller person, and it'll auto adjust according to that. So next, we'll just show a demonstration of enrolling the Iris. Okay, now we're going to register the user with the Iris and fingerprint options, and I'll guide you through how that's done. It's just basic standard menu settings as our other terminals are. We go to the user, add a user, the next available ID. And then of course you have the option for fingerprint, card, password, and Iris, the main purpose of this terminal. Now, as I said before, when you register the Iris, it's registering both eyes to have the best quality when doing the authentication capture. So you have to be within, say, 50 centimeters of the device, and we're going to start, and you're going to see the camera adjusts automatically, and one for the left and right eye progress bar, and it captures pretty fast. And okay, and it's just one registration. You don't need to register more than once. And while we're here, we're going to register a fingerprint as well, and 2 fingerprint entries per person, and it's not storing the image, it's storing the template of the image. And okay, I'll just demonstrate the fingerprint Iris. So you have to turn them on, so they're either fingerprint or Iris. Okay, save it. Now user approaches the device. Obviously, wearing a mask does not affect this because it's only looking at the eyes, not the face. So that should be no problem. And or else you can use the fingerprint in this example instead of the Iris, because we had set for the Iris or fingerprint. And just let me show quickly, modify the user number 1. I'm going to change the authentication type to an AND function, so it requires both authentication types. Save it. Cut the Iris and entering the fingerprint. So that's a dual combination for a little bit higher security.